Whenever I ask students the reason why we brief cases in general, typically the first thing that I hear is so we can be prepared in class. And yes, that's a reason. But of the top three reasons why we brief, that one is the least important. And that's why shortcuts can turn around and bite you. Hey JDs to be. You're watching Law School Lessons with me, Kristin DiBiase. After 15 years empowering students in higher ed, first for the NCAA and then as an administrator for a law school, my mission is to level the law school playing field for students of color, first gens, and students with ADHD. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to subscribe and hit the little bell icon so it'll notify you every time a new video is released or when I go live. Welcome to another video in my series, 1L Shortcuts You Shouldn't Fall For. If you haven't seen the first video on why we shouldn't take shortcuts in general, make sure to check that out. In this segment, we're talking about canned briefs. Having a canned brief that lays out the concepts right in front of you is a handy way to have answers ready for your professor. But that isn't the only reason why we're briefing. We're also briefing to practice the legal skills, critical reading, thinking like a lawyer, and to help prepare us for exams. Using canned briefs doesn't really help with any of those. Briefing cases teaches you to read efficiently because you're hunting for those core elements that are in every case. The more practice you get at it, the easier it becomes over time. A lot of people will use canned briefs to try to save time and speed up because they can't read very fast. But the more you do it, your ability to discern what's important and zero in on it will improve over time, and your reading speed will increase. Fully briefing cases and being able to explain judges' reasoning in your own words also helps you retain that information better, and you can tell if you actually understand it. You don't get a true sense of that if you use a canned case brief. I know there will be some of you who listen to all the reasons why I explain why you shouldn't use canned briefs, but you'll decide to use them anyway. And to be fair, canned briefs do have value. They're a great tool to check against your own briefs after you've already done the work. If you do decide to use canned briefs as a shortcut, make sure that they're coming from a reputable academic source. Anything that's coming from a big academic publisher, from Westlaw or Lexis, from a law school professor or an academic professional, or from the big bar prep companies is typically okay. Once you get outside of those sources, what you'll find is that things aren't always accurate or that they're not correctly focusing on some of the areas of law that your professor is really trying to get to the meat of. So just beware. I'll see you next time. Hey JDs to be. Before you go, don't forget to join the Esquire, a community I'm building with future lawyers who want to excel in law school. It's a place for you to get your questions answered, learn, and try to de-stress with other students just like you who are aspiring to join the legal profession. And if you're a parent out there watching, I don't want to leave you out either. Come and join our community specifically just for you, parents of future lawyers. Law school is, it's a lot. So if you're looking for the best way to support your law students and you're looking for other people to talk to about it, this is where you want to be. Come and learn from other parents in your same situation and from me too.